the slave cylinder pretty much exploded. Alright guys, so in an effort to figure out why I keep breaking these slave cylinders, I went ahead, pulled the transmission back off. Now we got the clutch off. We're going to pull the flex plate off. What I think I'm missing is a flex plate adapter spacer that goes between this custom billet flywheel and the OEM flex plate. So let's get that off, see if that's there, if it's supposed to be there or not. Still waiting on an answer. I reached out to a few guys, but in the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and check and see if it's there anyway. To confirm that I do need it, and then we'll see if it's supposed to be on the flex plate side between the flywheel and the flex plate, or if it's supposed to be on the engine block side between the flex plate and the engine block. So okay, so another thing that was causing my slave cylinders to keep popping was I was using the wrong pivot pin. So this is the factory pivot pin for the E46 M3 transmission. However, what I should have been using this whole time is this brass adapter that comes with the adapter kit. I know, use the stuff that comes with the kit, right? Don't know why I didn't. It's been sitting on a shelf for well over a year now, and it wasn't until this morning when I reached out for help that I realized it was up there. So, I know I'm an idiot, got it, moving on. So here's the difference in the adapter kit. You can see a noticeable size difference the one that comes with the kit is a lot longer, and that's going to adjust the angle that it pivots on so that the slave cylinder, the piston, isn't having to push so far out. The issues I was having was that it was pushing so far out and never making contact with the clutch itself that the piston was bursting, and then, you know, throw back to having to go through 2 different slave cylinders. But anyway, that's the problem. Got it fixed, hopefully. And then now still just waiting on the answer about the spacer. Alright, so now the clutch is back on, we're just gonna go ahead and torque this back down. This one, I'm gonna set it at 25. That's 25 foot-pounds. And we're set. Alright, so the only thing left to do now is get the transmission put back on. I've already hammered out the tunnel. I was running into last little bit of clearance issues. Hopefully that should have fixed it. So, gonna throw it back on there, throw it back in, and everything should be ready to go once we get the flange adapters for the drive shaft from Drift HQ. When we get those, I'm going to measure out how long the drive shaft needs to be, send those numbers back off to Duarte at Drift HQ, who's been super helpful, and then he'll cut us a drive shaft, send it back out to us. He said he can have it made in about 48 hours once he gets those numbers. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for that, as well as the surprise we have coming